So, this is a reflection video about Malala and yung experience niya sa kamay ng Talibans, which is according to the video, are terrorists na ginagamit yung Islam religion as justification dun sa human rights violations na kinocommit nila. Um, I have a couple of things to say about the video. First, dun sa actual video tungkol kay Malala is, ang galing niya. Uh, well, it's not easy to come back from an incident where you almost died. Ang galing niya doon, napakatapang niya. Hindi lang siya nag-comeback, actually nag-fight pa siya dun sa injustices na nagdulot nung muntikan niya ng pagkamatay. And after that, uh, sinabi niya na namulat daw siya, ganyan. Um, in-emphasize niya na tao din siya. And lahat ng tao may human rights. And grabe naging rampant daw yung Talibans, yung terrorism ng Talibans. And ang ginawa niya is hindi lang siya nagtumahimik, hindi lang siya nagpadala dun sa traumatic experience na yun kasi eh, kung sa ibang tao malamang manghihina na yan, matotrauma na yan, I mean, mawawala na sa sarili yan. Pero ang galing ni Malala, sobrang grabe yung sense of justice niya na naranasan niya na eh. And it's not impossible na maranasan niya ulit yon. Pero ang nagde-drive sa kanya, ang force na nagde-drive sa kanya is yung sense of justice niya, which is really commendable. Ang galing, sobrang courageous ni Malala. And at the age of 17, dahil dun sa courage niya ay naabot niya or nakamit niya yung Nobel Peace Prize, which is a very prestigious reward. And not just prestigious, very meaningful, ang laki nun. Ang laki nun. And what else? Doon naman sa mismong video where the teens react, ang ganda tingnan na iba't ibang nationalities, kabilang sila sa magkakaibang race, pero nagkakaroon ng unity dahil dun sa injustices na nangyayari. Um, I remember I remember hearing in a protest back in 2016 na tungkol sa martial law in 1972, Marcos regime. The Communist Party of the Philippines was against Marcos regime at that time, and sabi ng CPP or Communist Party of the Philippines, hindi na daw nila kailangan mag-recruit ng members. The Philippine government already recruits for them. Kasi dahil daw sa mga injustices na nangyayari, sa human rights violations, na nagpo-prompt dun sa mga tao na to act on their own, to fight against human rights violations, to fight against exploitations, to fight against extrajudicial killings. Ang galing. Which is very true naman. In relation, ganun yung nangyari kay Malala. Ganun yung nangyari sa mga na-inspire niya, yung mga kasama niyang mga na-exploit doon. Ganyan yung pinoint ng video niya. And dun sa mga teens, actually, ang galing, ang ganda nga eh. Kasi today, ang may connotation na millennials, ang ginagawa lang nila is for their own benefits, for their own good. Yung may mga personal gains yung makukuha nila. Which is which is very contradicting dun sa pinapakita ng video. Nag-unite yung mga tao, nagising sila, namulat yung mga mata nila sa kung ano talaga katotohanan, hindi tayo nabubuhay sa mundong black and white lang, no? And then, so ayun, ang galing. Very timely kasi kahapon lang is nagkaroon ng protests against in commemoration of martial law in 1972. So maraming kabataan, maraming millennials yung dumalo. I think 50% of the population dun sa Luneta ay mga millennials. So ang galing lang. Next, ang pinopoint ng video is education. Ayan. According to Malala, we should always fight injustices. Pero sa paano bang paraan? In-emphasize niya doon na kailangan natin first ng education. Of course, education is the best weapon, sabi nga nila. Fight, hindi mo malalaman kung ano yung injustice kasi kung wala kang education kasi injustices takes many form. Injustice takes many forms. Pwede siyang cyber, pwede siyang physical, pwede siyang mental or psychological. So maraming forms of injustice. Pero paano ba natin malalaman yun? Through education, of course. So kailangan natin ng education. Of course, education in the sense that it is objective. Of course, kung mayroong objective na education, meron ding subjective. Of course, dun tayo sa objective. Pero that does not mean na i-disregard mo na yung subjective. No, ginagawa yung mga subjective perspective sa education, ginagawa nating basis. Bakit ba naging subjective? Diba? Then we can pinpoint out the problem kung bakit naging subjective. Then we can use it as a basis in gaining objective education. Diba? So, that's all. Ang galing. Ang ganda ng video. It's very timely. Very, it's an eye-opener. Ang galing. Sana, marami pang makakita nito and many people, especially millennials, which is considered as the pag-asa ng bayan, kabataan ng pag-asa ng bayan according to Rizal, take up education which can contribute to the society. So, I hope we learned a lot from the video because I certainly did. To the point that we actually start theorizing on ways how we can improve the society, on ways on how we can prevent injustices, how we can uphold human rights, how we can give every child their right to education, and basically their right to live a life. I mean, so well, after theorizing, we should put that theory into practice kasi sino pa ba naman yung magtutulungan kung hindi rin tayo? And a theory that remains a theory is an unknown solution to a problem. So, that's all. Good evening.